Trump calls Zelensky dictator. Trump says that Zelensky is not holding election in Ukraine for a long time. And for US to support democracy, US should look truthful. And if US is not doing that, US is looking hypocritical. As a result, Zelensky counter-accused Trump of falling for Putin propaganda, saying that he is talking like Putin, he's a liar like Putin, so on. The fight is getting personal. Who is right or wrong, we will explore in this video. So let's begin. You have heard in Tucker Carlson interview that Putin always said that it was Soviet who created Ukraine. Despite the fact is it is not at all true. The truth is that Soviet only expanded Ukraine and gave autonomous republic status to Ukraine. When Ukraine was formed then, it moves back to 600 AD when millions of Slavs migrated to Europe from Asia. They settled along the Great Plains, that is Central and Eastern Europe. So the rowers from the Scandinavia rowed their boats across the river of the Eastern Europe, that is Volga, Dnieper, Donetsk, and other rivers. They got unified, and then they ruled Slav people who lived there. And that's how Kievan Rus was formed, a loose confederation of the Eastern Slavs, unified under Rurik dynasty who followed Orthodox Church. But the western part of it did not have much rivers. They were unified loosely in a confederation under landlord and fiefdom union. They were unified under the cause of Catholic gospel and Catholic missionary. This was Poland. Another kingdom that emerged at this point of time was Hungary, who migrated from east to the west and settled in Great Carpathian Plains. That's how these countries were made. And another kingdom emerged, and this is the most important one. That is the Baltic region. Here, lot of tribes used to exist independently. They were last people to convert to Christianity. Before that, they were hardcore pagans. They all unified under one lord. And this was Lithuania. And this country will be very crucial to understand the origin of Ukraine. We will explain how. At the point when Teuton of Germany and the Mongols coming to the west began attacking this all kingdom which I have mentioned, Kievan Rus was annihilated. And now they were attacking Hungary. Hungary demanded help from Poland, and Polish feudal lords agreed to help Hungary. And then they fought Mongols like crazy. Ultimately they were defeated, yet they were blessed that Mongol Khan died, so Mongol army retreated. As a result, Lithuania was also facing same threat and hence began collaborating with Hungary. And this created Hungary-Lithuania alliance because neither wanted to get under either German rule or the Mongol rule. As a result, King Louis of Hungary wanted to create this bond stronger. So he married off his daughter Hedwig to Jagiellon of Lithuania. As a result, the princess went to Lithuania, and the king of Hungary gave entire Poland control to Lithuania as a dowry. Hence, Jagiellon was happy under Treaty of Lublin. All the feudal lords of the Poland who were so far following obedience to Hungarian king now is following the king of Lithuania. The king of Lithuania is now de facto king of Poland. And it was at this point the identity of Ukraine first began to emerge. Now how? This area, which was devastated by Mongol, was soon captured by Lithuania with the help of Polish soldiers. Later, he saw there is too much population of Polish people who might rebel against the elite class. So, as a result, millions of Polish serfs were sent to the river region like Dnieper and Donetsk region. Just like how British sent Australians to uh, Australians, more specifically the prisoner of Britain, to Australia. Just like this, millions of prisoners and farmers settled along this river region. These Polish serfs got angry, getting oppressed constantly. So the one rebel rose among them. That rebel was Bohdan Khmelnytsky. This rebel unified all the serfs under him and he began fighting the Lithuanian Polish fiefdom. As a result, he also accused Jews of conspiring this crime against the farmers. This turned into anti-Semitic war as well as anti-elitist war. And unfortunately, at this point of time, 30-year war was also going on. So Sweden helped these rebels. So were Ottoman Turkey. These rebels got so ferocious they destroyed Poland and Lithuania. And as a result, just few years after it, Poland began to disintegrate. And soon by 1795, Poland got divided among three big kingdoms: Germany, that time Prussia, Austria, and of course, Russia. So most of Poland and Lithuania were under control of Russians. And it was Russian who again began to separate Polish and Lithuanian identity. And at this point of time, Polish and Lithuanian began to differ from each other. So far, they were considered as one people, as there was no mention of Lithuanian people as a separate ethnic group. They were so far considered same like Poles. Though their language could differ a bit, and Russian further encouraged this by saying that Polish was Slav from the start and Lithuanian were idol worshipper till the last moment. Through this, identity diverged. And at this point of time, Russia, under Peter the Great, created separate Ruthenian identity. This was done for the very same rebels named Bohdan Khmelnytsky who rebelled against Poland. These were also called Cossacks. Why? Because they were living lifestyle compared to that of Mongols or Tatars. And through this, the identity of Ruthenian got separated from Polish. And why King Peter the Great did that? He did it in a long-term vision in order to capture area of Austria where the so-called Ruthenian people existed, as well as Ruthenize or Russify Polish people in the long term as well, which ultimately did not happen. Though yes, the Ruthenian area of Austria-Hungary was later captured, especially during Second World War. And this Ruthenian identity later was given two new names. The northern name was given Belarus, mean White Russia, and the southern was given Ukraine means borderland. Why? Because Lithuania was already captured under Russia and Lithuania was separated from Polish identity. Hence, it was not borderland. It is close to North Pole. It is close to snowfall area, hence White Russia. The southern Ukraine, it was close to border of Austria-Hungary. It was close to border of Poland, that time under Russia. It was also close to Germany, that time Prussia. It was hence a very heavy conflict zone. It was also close to Ottoman Empire. That's why name Ukraine. Through this two new identity was made. 1918, though Russian Empire was disintegrated and new USSR came, so Lithuania, Poland got separated together, yet they did not unify. Why? The successful social engineering by Peter the Great to distinguish these two ethnic groups was done. And when Poland asked Lithuania to join, Lithuania refused, hence resulting in Poland capturing Lithuania, that too unsuccessfully, only capturing Vilnius, which later got captured by Soviet in 1940. And hence entire Lithuania was also annexed. Lithuania said that, oh, Russia invaded us, Russia is a bigot, so on. No, false, absolutely false. Here, it was Lithuania who supported Russia invading Poland in 1939. This truth nobody will say. This is beyond insane. See how history is hidden. True histories are hidden every day. And as a result, new border was finally captured in 1945, in which Lithuania, entire Ukraine, Belarus, present-day map, was annexed by USSR. USSR also began polonizing this region, depolonizing this region. And USSR was Ukrainizing, Belarusification, and Lithuanizing this entire region, removing Polish identity as much as possible. Here in Lithuania, Poles were a bit lucky because they are very close to Lithuanian identity. So in daytime, they used to call themselves Lithuanian. At night time, they used to call themselves Polish. They used to just switch identities. Despite Polish and Lithuanian language belong to different family. As a result, in 1990, this Soviet experiment failed because of economic disastrous model used by communist collapsed and all this country got separated. As a result, all these countries started getting used by Western Alliance to disturb Russia. Whether good or bad, here we are not going to say. For Russia, it is like that the West is coming into our house and disturbing our husband-wife relationship. Wife being Ukraine, going to West for disturbing Russia as much as possible. It is unethical. As a result, Russia got triggered after some point of time and Russia started getting violent and attacking neighbors very viciously. Trump understood this, that country like China, Iran, Pakistan, everybody exploiting this. They love Russia and US to remain apart. They love Russia going into hell and Ukraine getting destroyed so that they have long-term benefit of weakening United States. Trump understood this, that country like Ukraine, Lithuania, Latvia, who are going against interest of Russia is actually also going against interest of US. Ukrainian propaganda, especially since Trump came into office, abuses Donald Trump. call for execution of Trump, so on. And in Baltic state, they're implementing Rail Baltica project, that is China EU joint venture project, putting rail line through these countries, Baltic countries, standard European gauge, and it is putting all these three countries under debt trap, which is clearly going against interest of America. America understood they are getting trapped through this war, especially by Donald Trump and Elon Musk. And hence, both are now leading effort to give peace to this region by stopping the war. This is angering Zelensky. This is angering those Baltic leaders, Moldova, and so on. All of them who are benefiting from mass money laundering, billion of dollars getting transferred here and there, with no benefit to American people who are dying in hurricane in North Carolina, fire in Los Angeles, or seeing mass border invasion. Trump is correcting the priority of United States, both domestically and internationally. Trump is leading it brilliantly. What India can learn? What India can learn is that India must be truthful to history. India must tell true history, not false history. Telling false history always leads to disaster. And hence, correction of history is very important. Not just for India, but for the world. Thank you. If you do like the video, do press like button. Do press subscribe button. Do press bell icon. Do comment. And of course, do share to your loved one. Namaste.